I like a charisma check against signs?
Yeah. If you guys want to persuade,
Actually, can I use intimidation instead of persuasion?
Oh wow, you want to intimidate the kids?
Yes, as a.
You're lucky I went to the
Sure,
other room.
go ahead.
Damn it.
Go ahead.
I'm proficient in intimidation, so that's why I was thinking it.
Okay, because I want you to RP this out, why don't you give me your best lecture lecture to the kids?
You need to follow the laws of Waterdeep because you either get arrested, fined, exiled from the city. There's so many things that could go wrong. Wow. Sounds an asshole. Like, for example, if you kill in the city of Waterdeep, you would also be either killed or fined 1,000 gold.
Damn. All right.
Wow. Well, Squidly only has one eye to roll, so.
Oh my god!
Wow.
That's fucked up.
I mean, look at his picture, his eye patch.
Yeah,
I can't. I'm in the other room. I'm blind.
Squidly will raise his toy eye patch so you can see both of his eyes rolling at you.
Okay.
I need a link to the thing.
Soul, you look at the bathtub and you see something that kind of catches your eye.
21. Let's go.
You see a box that's submerged down below of this sludge, and it has like some weird, maybe tarnished yellow, as if like it might be, maybe a type of metal.
I'll tell that to Reven Kai and ask him to do it.
What am I doing? Sorry.
Your hand.
All right. I do whatever you want me to do.
Basically, you Soul's letting you know that there's a type of box that looks like it might be like with a gleaming metal, and that's in underneath like all the dark water and refuse that's inside the.
Can I make a perception check to see if there's anything in the bathtub, like besides these items?
Sure.
I see nothing. All right, I go for the item.
Okay, I was gonna say if you want to make an Arcana check, you can also make one.
I will do that then.
You do know that with a particular spell, purify food and water can probably get rid of all the refuse that's inside.
Damn.
If you wanted to. If not, then you can just plunge your.
I don't have that, so.
I don't have that.
Does anyone have purify food and water?
I almost chose it, but then I didn't.
Wait a minute.
I don't seek have one.
Wait, you're telling me that the Centaur chef doesn't have purify food and water?
What did you just say?
Purify food and water.
I can get that when I swap out for long rest, can I?
You can. But
yes.
Yeah. All right. Well, that means do you stick your hand in it?
I get dirty, so my goddess stays clean. Yes, I do.
Okay. Let me see. Okay. You go ahead and grab the box. It's covered in just black residue.
Is there any lock?
There is a lock.
Alright, I'm just gonna hold it in one hand. Go to this corner real quick. Do I see anything?
No. Actually, you don't, but suddenly you see, you hear something, and I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. As it looks like that the water from the bathtub just suddenly rises out of the tub on its own and just tries to splash you with it.
Guidance could save that, right? It's saving.
Could a horse even walk on a bed?
A horse can walk on the bed. I mean, you'd probably crush it.
Guidance
Okay.
saving throws, right?
Does guidance work on saving throws? Let me.
Here, I'll just roll it anyway.
What's going on in here?
It's a ability check. Never mind.
All
I
right.
ate him. Whatever he's doing.
Oh,
What are you doing?
I found this box. Horseman.
Oh, no,
You found a box? Well, eat her. Let me help you with that.
Well, really, what
You
you're
did-
aiding him is like to avoid like all the sludge water that's like pouring on him.
I grab his arm and I help him.
Okay, Zeke, do you want to roll a dex save too?
Sure thing. Wow.
Oh, Soul, did you roll one too?
No.
Go ahead and roll one. All
Nope.
right,
Oh
so
my god.
it looks it looks like that Soul, you get the majority worst of it as sludge, refuse, maybe some rat droppings, who knows what was in there, just suddenly just pour onto you all over your hair and armor. Revan Kai does the same thing. Zeke, let's see, what did you roll, Zeke? Actually, Zeke, it just gets on your armor, but nothing. It definitely missed your face or anything, but Soul.
Oh, dancing
unfortunately-
Demeter, Soul, are you alright?
Unfortunately, Soul, it just covers you from head to toe. It's just.
I did it.
Another sign.
Polgar is not here at the moment.
That's way too many Invaris.
Yeah, why is there 3 of me?
Now we can. I just had the most fucked up idea. It's like, oh, hey, you're really pretty. You too. What are the rules around this place? You already know them.
Why is there like a billion Invaris? Seriously.
I don't know what you do.
There you go.
One was funny. My first thought was now she has a single brain cell.
Wow.
Oh,
Zeke, yeah, you see Renair and Volo, and Renair's like, oh, Bonnie, yeah, she's over at the Yawning. She's probably working there.
Zeke's gonna bow. Actually, I'm gonna ask him. Has Bonnie ever told you about her personal life or her backstory, essentially?
Renair will look and says, only thing that Bonnie told me was that she arrived originally from Kalimshan, and that's it.
Do you know an Estrid by any chance?
Oh, Estrid, yeah, she's the maid that works for Lord Mert. And
No. I'm gonna pull out the photo. Have you seen this Estrid? Who looks exactly like Bonnie?
he's like, no, that's not. It's like, no, I only know one of them. To be fair, Zeke, the picture you see is it's Revna and a baby that's like a newborn, and Liv.
How long ago was this? The picture taken or made?
When Estrid was born.
Can we know the?
What I'm saying is, how old was the picture?
Oh,
How
Yes.
old are those diary entries?
the picture. It looks like that dated 1470, so about 20 years ago.
Okay, that's all I needed. I got age. How old does Bonnie appear?
She appears the same as the picture. Like it's a really strange, like looking at a mirror, literally.
Would you say that she is around 20?
Who, Bonnie?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably mid-20s, late 20s, yeah.
I'm going to go continue my family reunion quest.
Okay. Volo and
The
Rhaenyra
rest
would
of us,
look confused and walk in.
the rest of us are cleaning this place up, and we're sending. I guess we're sending the kobolds, all of them, all 4 of them, to go pick up the maid.
Okay.
Finally, some alone time.
So you're telling all the kobolds to go downstairs and find a maid?
Yes.
Alright,
Yes.
awesome. Wait
And
a minute,
we're sending Mistake with them because she would know what the maid looks like.
yeah,
God
but we're
damn it!
putting Kobold in charge, to be honest, because I feel like Mistake would destroy.
You want to babysit then? Because I'm done babysitting.
You see the kobolds,
Holy fucking shit!
and the kobolds are like, okay, we're ready. Well, one of them will change their voice like, we're ready to find said person, human.
Sonny's just gonna facepalm. Be like, all right, who wants to play babysitter?
And they're gonna wobble, and they're gonna try
Hold
and bow over to
You
Invari.
tower of morons.
I guess I could babysit them.
And who wants to babysit Invari?
Wow, how rude!
I'll
Oh.
accompany them.
Thank you, Soul.
I hate our party so much.
So who's going with the kobolds?
Very Soul, I think.
And Soul and Invari.
Okay.
We have such a dumb group dynamic. It's horrible.
Because I'm gonna bring up
love
the
it.
city map so you guys can actually move around. So.
I love it because Reb and Kai never talks, and Sign is just an asshole.
Sign's a smartass, Invari's a dumbass, Revan never talks, Zeke's too nice. Fucking Palgar is just like,
Alright.
yes.
So you
kind
guys
of
are going
weird
with
entity that just follows us.
You guys are going with
We
the
know more about
kobolds.
Jim than we do about Palgar.
I'm still saying I think Palgar might be like a deity of some sort of like travel or like freedom.
Or patron.
Or a patron, that'd be fucking
Definitely a
rad.
patron.
So where do you want to go, Invari? Can you...
We need to find the maid, alright? That's our main goal.
Yep, do you know... So if you want to make me a... Well, you can ask the people in Troll Skull Alley, like, you can, if you want, you can
That's
ask...
I'm pretty sure we also sent Mistake.
Oh,
Like,
Mistake.
I'm pretty sure we said all the kobolds.
Okay, then Mistake will be... Actually, okay, Mistake will be in the... Will be with the other kobolds, but Mistake will be the top person because that's... She doesn't want to be the bottom person.
Oh man.
So I gotta change Mistake's voice, like... So, Invari! Let's go find this maid!
Yeah, sounds good.
And Kobold,
Do you remember where they were made of?
and Kobold will look like... Kobold remembers Invari, and it looked like that the chest is talking to you. And said, Estrid, part of Mert's group, they have a mansion over here.
I think it was Greenwater, right? Something like that.
It's like a mansion really far out, but she might be at the market, just trying to buy things.
Okay, in that case, let's go look at the market first, and then go to the mansion if she's not there.
Okay. And you guys are wobbling by. Mistake is saying like, haha, look, it's like, tower over, it's like, look at me tower over you mortals. And the the passerbys will just look and say, and one of them will say like, hey, Varen, is that you? It's been a long time. And like Kobold will like kind of nudge like, Mistake out of the way or something, or try to force her down and try to climb over Mistake and say like, oh yes, it is I, Varen. Listen, that clock that you wanted me to fix, I'll have that done next week, next 10 day. He's like, oh yeah, that'll be fine. Yes, do you know where like the maids would be right now? Like, Mert? It's like, oh, you mean, the Harpers? Yeah, they might be at the market or so. I mean, they're prepping for that play, The Rise of Tiamat. It's supposed to be over at the Lightbringer Theater,
The Rise of Tiamat, oh fuck.
It's like, oh yeah, thank you. And we just, like, start wobbling by. Sol and Vari, you see a booth of two bored halflings, and there's a sign that says, quick registration, register here now.
Sol will ask what's it for? What's that registration for?
Invar, do you want to tell him, or
Oh, that's for the horse racing, right?
No. The halflings will look and it's like, and will point at his clothing. He's like, you don't know about the Waterdeep registration, you know?
Oh yeah, we need to do that.
Yeah. It's like
We don't need to.
it's like
We do.
The halfling will go like, if you want to do it now, I mean, it's only 10 gold here compared to the 25 at the courthouse. He's like, he'll point at his comrade and say, yeah, it's just a quick sketch, but I mean, you can get it out of the way. and save
Sure,
some
let's
money."
get out of the way.
Can
So.
I insight that? It
Please,
seems
please
sketchy.
incite that.
Okay,
Jesus
go ahead,
Christ.
roll an insight check.
Sure, I'll do it now.
So you see that something's not right here. That while it's true that there is you have to register, you look at their clothing and you see that while it is the official crest of Waterdeep, you have a feeling that they're not being entirely truthful.
Then
Do you tell Invari this or?
yes, I'll just drag Invari following the kobold.
All right, we're following that person.
Halfling
See,
will,
that's
we
why
do need to
gave Invari a
register.
babysitter.
A nearby officer in the vicinity.
Yeah, you'll see a couple city watchmen right here that are just hanging around or so.
I'll talk to them and report that both of I'll just report the both.
They will turn to you and say, yeah, we don't know about any mobile registration. I know that everyone has to do everything at the courthouse. Where do you say that these people were? Yeah, we'll go check it out. And as the city watchman walk by, you see the halflings. They'll look and they'll very quickly close up their booth, and they'll just run past over here. And you see two city watchmen say, "Hey, come back here!" And they'll run off. How do you react, Vari?
Oh, that was a scam. Okay.
Part of the city watch, by the way.
I love you.
Good at it.
Seems to be kind of sashaying and like looking at the different goods. She is wearing the uniform of said lord, but definitely not the Estrid you're trying to find. Varen will walk up and says, "This is the maid, right?" And we'll just like,
No. Saint, I don't think that's the maid.
I'll approach her.
"Oh, hey, handsome. How can I help you?"
Do you know someone of the name Estrid?
"Oh yeah, I know Estrid. Yeah, she wait, she's gonna do an insight check on you." Oh wow. Yeah, and that label's wrong. She's actually not a bard sorcerer. Yeah, that is definitely not her combo either. However, with that, she will say that that you guys aren't like enemies of just trying to anything bad about trying to find her. It's like, yeah, Estrid is actually, well, so our client, she will say in quotations, is feeling really sick at the moment, so Estrid is helping him recover over at the mansion.
Can we know where the mansion is so we can pay a visit?
May I ask your business with Estrid?
Just friendly business.
Listen, I gotta tell you, you do look really cute, honey, but I don't think that Estrid's looking for someone at the moment.
It's really important.
Really?
I mean, I feel like it could wait.
Can I? No. I'll give her 1 gold of coin. To tell me what's
Wow.
Estrid's background.
Uh,
It is
you do, huh? Well, she will look at the coin and just look confused and say, "You do know that I'm not working at a brothel or anything, right?" And then she's,
not like that. Just need information about Estrid, her history and background.
at that question, she's gonna reach for her sword and, and say, "So
Okay,
you want to
quick
know
question.
Estrid's like
Quick
history and
question.
background?"
Carol, you know we're talking about a different Estrid, right? We're looking for the skateboarding maid for the artificers.
I know.
Okay, Jesus Christ. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I'm kind of confused. Please excuse my friend here. I'm not entirely sure what he's talking about. We're looking to hire an Estrid for a job.
Oh.
Why are you trying to...
Oh, in that case, oh, and he's like, "Oh, my apologies, I'm sorry, she will also... Soul, you also notice that, some divine energy coming out from this person, too. And notice that on her right sleeve is a sign, patch. It is of a red-headed woman. With a heart on it. And she's like,
Am I familiar with it?
yeah, because your centaur buddy is also a follower of the same god. She'll
okay.
turn to the group and say, "Oh, a job, huh? Well, I think your buddy here would have like phrased that a little bit better. You know, just between us ladies."
Yeah, he could have.
Okay. She will look and say, well, you're not going to be able to get to Estrid today because I'm pretty sure that the Lord, you know, okay, I'm just going to say it. He partied way too much last night, and so he's basically hungover, and Estrid is taking care of him. Let me introduce myself. My name is Serena Westgate, and I belong to the Harpers. Do you happen to know who they are?
I know out of character, but I don't know if Invari would know.
Invari.
I don't know.
Okay.
The Harpers are a band, are basically a well-known bard organization, headed by Lord Mert, because he is a fan of theater. So he created it's basically a bard's college. A lot of the starting art bards join the Harpers to learn and perfect their craft. It says, "Well, you said Troll Skull Alley." "Oh, it's okay, honey." It's like, "You said Troll Skull Alley, and the funny thing is, like, we're supposed to be doing, like, a type of play over there, and, well, one of our actors, are actually, he was partying with the Lord, and he's also sick. People can't handle their alcohol these days, you know?"
Yeah, yeah.
So we're missing a couple, actors or actresses, and we're just wondering if, Yeah, I was just wondering if you guys would want to help a girl out here.
I've never acted before, but I guess I'd be willing to give it a shot.
Oh, honey, trust me. With your looks, you know you'll knock it out of the park. Actually, here, why don't she's gonna motion you guys to sit down here in this cafe. It's like, oh, here, why don't I tell you about the details first before, you know. And don't worry, I kind of already have forgiven you, but it's probably not a good idea to just start handing out gold to ladies here. You might give them the wrong impression. But you're okay, honey. And the kobold will, he's like, "If while you guys are talking, Varen, you men will go and search the wares." It's like, oh, of course, Varen, go ahead. So they're still doing the kobolds in the trench coat thing, huh?
Yes, they are. I feel like they're just trying to disguise that they're a kobold.
You'll be surprised of how many people are fooled by that. They got me with it a month, a couple seasons ago too. So look embarrassingly.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't have figured it out if I didn't see them put it on.
Ah. So, anyways, this play, and she's gonna look very excited. It's like, I think you two would be perfect for it. So you guys never acted before, but trust me, this is gonna be very, very simple. It's like me and a couple of the other bards. We already have this story planned out. Basically, what it is that we like to do a lot more saucier, plays. Since we were gonna be doing this at night, we kind of just block the kids from watching it,
Oh, alright.
It's not that implied. I mean, Waterdeep has a lot of decency laws, and we're definitely not gonna cross that over. However, we did find a way, to kind of give the audience what they want, and imagination is the best. I guess the best excitement, right?
Alright. As long as it's fully legal, I'll be fine with it.
Oh, it is legal, yes. So here's the story. It's gonna be pretty short, but really, a man, and it could be you, sir. I'm looking at Soul. You go into a type of clinic, and there are a couple, nurses, and he would have a problem with and the nurses would do their best to, cure his ailments.
Let's see.
Y'all just signed up for a porno.
I really think that.
I'm always like, we know the centaur guy who can help.
Yeah, and there's gonna be some really good music, it has that weird, stringing sound, the bound, kind of trying to do it like a...
Fucking softcore porn. God damn it, Converse.
So anyways, yeah, and, that's just, we have short scenes like that. But like I said, I mean, you would be great in a nurse's outfit, and, it'll be me, you, and I think a couple others, and you, sir, you can, you don't have to act that well, but, you just kind of have to be a little bit enthusiastic, So what do you guys say?
I'll ask anybody what do you think? What do you think?
You guys can make checks, ask her questions or so. She said it's totally legal.
Okay, I will insight if it was totally legal.
Go ahead. Do you wanna aid her, Soul?
Yes, I'll guidance her.
Okay.
I feel like Soul's insight is way better than Envari's.
Yeah, probably.
Like I said, this is the open session part. So all right, Soul, you can ask her when she said it is legal, it is definitely legal. You just don't know with the way she's explaining it.
I'm just trying to figure out if Envari would know it's a porno.
You can just ask. You can straight up ask her. Wait a minute.
So
You said this.
if it's out of character, is it known to be PG and R8?
Well, you said it was a little saucy. How explicit does it get?
Oh, honey, it's people these days, when they paid for a ticket of ours, like I said, it'll be couples, they'll be drinking or so. I mean, as far as explicitity, there's gonna be some. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna say straight up. There's gonna probably be some moaning and such. So, you guys look confused. Here, let me explain. And
I stand on the bench.
Oh, I'm definitely sorry. You can tell that she looks flustered because she never.
No, it's fine. I've always wanted to try sitting. Let me try sitting.
She will hand you some ale and she will
Bench
sigh.
needs to make a con save.
And yeah.
Zig zips the ale.
Okay. And she'll just look and say, that, can I see that picture?
Zeke slides it over, and he's quiet as she lets her process it.
If you want to make a perception check, you can.
Out of respect, I'm not going to. I'm not going to pry her reaction because it's her business.
She will look and just she'll trace the picture's face with her finger, and she'll sigh. She'll chug the ale. It's like, I'll be right back.
I feel it, sister.
She's gonna go over. And she will grab two. She has two more glasses of ale, and then she is going to ask, "Where did you find this?"
So, I'm gonna do this so I can see quieter. So, you know the inn that we were given for the D by Volo?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Trosco Alley? Well, we did some investigation. I found that picture behind an oven. And we found some other stuff. We found a diary, and it mentions a man named Liv, and who I assume to be your mother.
Bonnie will look, and you don't see a reaction. It's like, Lift. So who is this Lift?
Liv is a spirit that haunts the place. He entrusted us with the location as long as we bring it back into Salune's good graces as an establishment.
So is this Lift is it like before he died, what is he?
He was a innkeeper.
Huh. And he has relation to this person?
That was his significant other. What was her name again?
Revna.
Revna. Her name was Revna, and apparently her and their child named Estrid were done in according to a man named, and it was a Lord Greenwater, right? Who was it?
Lord Greenstone.
Greenstone.
Yeah.
They were reported dead by Lord Greenstone.
Wait, look. She's gonna look shocked. Like, Lord Greenstone killed these people?
Apparently, but I have suspicions that one of them, in fact, did not die.
Huh. Shit. Then she'll take another swig, and she'll look around and see that...
I got a question, Bonnie.
Yes.
How old are you?
How old am I? It's like, probably, I don't know, probably in my mid-20s or so. I mean,
Well, this picture and the entries we found, I guesstimate were made about 20 yonder years or so. So.
I see. She looks like that she knows that she kind of bites her lip, like she kind of knows, and looks around like rapidly. Zeke, you kind of notice that she's looking to make sure that Durnan's not looking at her or any of the patrons on it.
Zeke's expression is very calm, as to not draw attention.
So are you... Bonnie's gonna say, and just sigh and slouch on her seat. It's like, so you're here to turn me in?
Turn you in? What? No. I'm here to take you back to your father.
She is going to... She's gonna look very confused and then laugh a little bit and say, oh... And she goes, listen, let me see. And she sees that Durnan...
Is she a changeling?
She is going to slowly sigh, and then you see her skin change,
Motherfucker!
and then you'll see someone like this, and in a disemboweled voice says, "No, I'm pretty sure that he's not my dad."
Then where did he find that picture from?
Zeke's quiet, by the way.
The-
He's never met a changeling before, by the way.
Not a changeling.
That's not a changeling?
No.
What the fuck is that?
So Bonnie will look. Bonnie will look and say, like, I don't know where that picture is at, and she will turn back into, after Durnan is like walking by, and say, all right, I'll tell you the truth. This is the first time that I've ever heard about this, and that this is Estrid's mother or anything. And she'll look very guilty and say, that's why I thought you were here, because you thought I've figured it out and gonna kick me out of the city. She'll look
Did you murder people?
I didn't murder. Yes, but I didn't murder this person.
Did you murder their daughter?
No, of course not. Listen, I'll tell my side of the story of what happened, and then maybe
I ain't gonna turn you in, because I don't know quite what's going on. I get the feeling that this is a sort of you're hiding from somebody situation.
Okay, so, well, alright, so I came here years ago, and, they don't really they don't really like people like me, and she'll point to herself.
That's a shame.
In fact, there was a campaign here in Waterdeep a long time ago where they're trying to find, people like me, and they were trying to root everyone out.
Now, I got a question. What exactly... that's rude to say, but...
No.
From monster race to monster race, I suppose. What are you?
Well, if you told... The funny thing is you hang around with Volo, and you would think that he'd be like the expert of this, but he doesn't exactly know a lot about us.
No, he I get the feeling that he just kind of gave a little glance and went, oh yeah, this is how they work.
It's like, I'm considered the unseen. I don't know what would be... I know a lot of people call us doppelgangers.
Huh.
We don't actually... I don't have an identity, and she'll look really sad.
Of course you do, honey.
And she'll just be like, no, this face is her, and...
I know what you're saying, but I'm saying your identity is you.
She'll smile, but then she'll say, so anyways, there's a group called the Unseen, and, we, we're hired to do, like, infiltration and
yeah.
Other stuff like that.
You're what's the word? Espionage.
Sure, yeah, then...
Espionage. Espionage.
Espionage, yeah, I think that's the way you say it. Anyways, so, the leader of our group did a big job where he let's say he replaced one of the council people, and she said that in quotations. Somewhere down the line, when the open lords, they changed hands, he was found out, and everyone was shocked, and he got killed, and after that they made it a mission to hunt all of us down.
That's he'll start to look very guilty, because he's guilty for the same thing very recently. That's they shouldn't judge the actions of one on the actions of many.
Right. So, I mean, me and the remaining doppelgangers, we kind of spread out, and and we're just in hiding. So what happened to this person? So a long time ago, there was a mission where we were acting as spies at part of Xanatar's guild, and we were.
They seem to be related to a lot of things around here.
Oh well, pretty much Xanatar is the most famous, leader of the Thieves Guild all around. So, either good or bad. I mean, there was a lot of things that were happening that night. And I guess it went bad. There was another spy that outed us, and she'll shudder a little bit. So there was a lot of things happening. We escaped from one of their bases, and I guess on that night, I was running through the alleyways, and I was just trying to catch a breath from trying to get away from from the pursuers of Xanatar's guild. And I guess along the way, I see, out of the corner of my eye, I see this woman. She'll point, and she was carrying I guess Estrid, by what you're saying, as a baby, and it looked like that she was being pursued by several people in red robes.
Red robes. That must be related to the wizards that fella was talking about.
And yeah, and I guess they found her in the corner. One of them threw, I guess, a dagger and kind of hit her in the leg, and I guess I knew I should have jumped in and saved her, but at that point I didn't. I was only thinking of myself at the time, and they definitely killed her. I mean, they stabbed her
What about the child?
Oh, they were I guess they were trying to plan to take the child, and they heard, I guess they heard City Watch nearby, because there's definitely a couple people. I mean, they were in a busy street. There was just a lot of riffraff going on. Just I guess all of us were guilty of making a lot of noise. She'll kind of do a slight smile.
Oh no, we're guilty of that too. We made the streets a mess.
Yes, and back then that was with enough money you can make anything go away. So I mean, I guess they weren't really looking to kill the child. They were probably just kind of put him in. Probably put him in the alley and just kind of leave him there. But they left right away. I went and I saw Revna, and I saw her, and the only thing she was telling me was to look out for my daughter, and she'll say I didn't look like this. I looked like what you saw me before.
You without your makeup on.
Yeah. She'll smile. That's a good way of saying it. Yeah, me without.
Zeke smiles back.
And so, she just told me that to make sure, and she held my hand, and I was there until she died. And I scooped up Estrid, and she was she probably looked at me and didn't know who I was, so I took her face.
You've impersonated her mother.
Yes, and
does she know? Have you kept in contact with her?
I mean, I didn't even know that this was her. It was just just a baby, and what I did was I went to the nearest Salune orphanage, over in Seaward, where they're really famous for, and I just dropped her off there, and that was it.
That's a story.
Yeah, it's definitely is. So yeah, I took Revna's face, and I just changed up her, for a couple of months I did change up the hair color and just make sure.
Oh, you did a fabulous job, darling.
Thank you. And then I head out here, and I found a job with Durnan after. She won't say the name, but she'll imply that's after one of the people was able to help me out.
Hmm.
I guess I'll be over at Troll Skull Alley in a couple days, but so and
I'll tell the others.
Oh, by the way, I forgot. You're with that halfling guy, right? The one that breaks bones?
Oh, son, yeah, I'm gonna invite him if you're not going.
Oh no. It's not that. So I got approached by Devil Starsong, and he's part of the Zentarium, and he wanted to talk to him if you can.
What was that? What was their name?
Devil Starsong.
Dabble Star Song.
Yeah, I'll write it out. Yeah, he's with an I, but yeah. So yeah, he was actually looking for you guys a couple days ago, and I told him that, hey, yeah, they haven't been here in a while, and he just said he was really interested in meeting the halfling, and so he wanted to know that. I mean, I can relay the message to him because he's here every so often.
Oh yeah, sure. I think Sign needs something to do. He's gonna go crazy for hanging out with Mistake for so long without anything else to do.
Oh, you mean the kobold? Oh, she's really funny though. Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, anyway.
She's funny, but she's funny in a way that could end up hurting others.
Well,
Implying Sign won't strangle Anvari long before Mistake gets to him.
anyways,
Just saying.
if you want, I can tell Davil that he can meet up with you guys at your inn or your manor, and yeah, you can meet up with Sign if Sign wanted to meet with them, and Bonnie will give Zeke a paper bird and say that.
Oh my goodness, we found some of these, didn't we? I think Zeke saw that.
Yeah, because he'll hand Zeke one paper bird and say, yeah, just if Sign is interested in meeting Davil, just let me know, and I will let Davil know that he would be interested in talking to him.
Absolutely, I'm gonna put in a good word for you with Lady Demeter, Persephone, and the others too. You'll have a place to stay no matter what. I promise.
Thank you, and appreciate it.
No problem, darling.
And she'll go and say, and she'll sigh and say like, I'm really scared. I don't know what would Estrid react. So if I end up, just kind of dodging her a little bit or hiding, she'll say in quotations, then just.
Yeah, I understand completely. It's a very loaded situation.
All right. Well, I will get everything set up, and I'll see you later. And
I'll see you later. I'll see ya.
And she'll go and talk to Durnan, and then that would be it. Zeke.
Wow, and lots more lore. Yay!
I'm very concerned about who this Davil person is, because this can only end badly. Because all Sign has done is kill people.
I'm very upset that I called that she was changeling adjacent.
You're a centaur. You're opposing by default.
You see a large man, about 6'11", just look, and he'll sigh and said, well,
Howdy, handsome.
Hello. So, you guys are the new owners of the Troll Skull Manor, huh?
Yeah.
Indeed. What do we owe this fine visit today?
Well, listen, yeah, my name is Emmett Fawn, and just wanted to let you know if you guys, that you guys got all the information about this place. Like it's haunted by ghosts and.
Oh yeah, we know.
Oh, and you guys don't seem troubled about this.
Nope.
I
Nope.
see.
We're quite capable at dealing with things.
Yeah.
Sign's just gonna raise an eyebrow at this large man trying to be imposing.
I think, is he trying to spook us out?
Emmett will look and say, well, listen, I tried to I guess Volo is in here, and Volo left like. Anyways, that snake Volo, swear to God, you know.
We're aware of what.
I tried to purchase this manor many years ago, but he wouldn't just give up the deed. He was talking about a stupid book or something. But, anyways, I kind of know like how much like the deed is or so. But so I'll give you. How about this? You guys like money. I'll give you 500 gold and give over the deed, and you don't have to deal with any of the renovations and all of the things that extra with this.
Without missing a beat. Without missing a beat.
Laughing.
Zeke's going to say after he starts laughing and say, "No."
No.
So you guys do know.
Good sir,
oh, go ahead.
I thank you for the offer, but I think you're misunderstanding our motivations a little bit. We're not interested in selling the house.
He's gonna look. It's like you do know how much money you got to put in order to open this place, right? Like they don't just allow you to open. You need to pay for. You need a building inspector.
Sign's just gonna wave the paper he was given. He's like, I'm well aware. We can read. Well, most of us.
Looks to Envari with sign.
He goes, well, I mean, okay, sir, you can read, but it looks like you don't have anything upstairs. If you think that this death trap is a good investment.
No, that's where Envari comes in.
Buy it.
Oh, that's a good point.
I'm buying it so I can tear this eyesore down.
You seem quite interested in this death trap.
Well,
Oh, he wants to build over it.
do you even have the money to open this place?
Who needs money when you got... I'm going to say this real quick. Who needs money when you got friends?
Sign's gonna resist rolling his eyes, and he's just gonna...
Sign can incline what Zeke means because he's speaking sign language. He's meant connections.
God, that is awful.
Yeah. Sign's just gonna grin aside. He's like, you must be lacking if you think that paving over a building will remove any supernatural influence.
So there is supernatural influence here?
If there...
Is there?
I don't know.
Mod check?
That's what you led with.
Well, no, because I
Not
was just
checking?
going by
I don't
what
say anything.
I was going by what friggin' crazy Volo was talking about.
If Volo's the guy who wouldn't sell you the place for some weird reason, why would you trust him? I don't like him either. I heard he put some choice things about my race in that book of his.
Listen, I'm just. It looks like that you guys are not listening to me, and he'll take his mighty.
No, we're listening.
You see a warhammer, and he kind of places it down very roughly onto your cobblestone porch, and it breaks one of the tiles. Listen.
I prepare a guiding bolt looking at him.
Listen.
Sign's just gonna raise an eyebrow, and
I'll just be staring.
Sign's gonna raise an eyebrow and yawn. You were saying?
Listen, I got more connections than you guys, and I don't know what you're planning on doing with this place. I know that it used to be an inn, and I know it used to be a tavern. I'll let you know that I own a tavern, and he will point out, and it says, in this area. This is my
that's
area.
good. That means there's more places for people to stay if they're visiting. It's great. Everyone wins.
He will raise an
A
eyebrow
little
in
competition
annoyance.
never hurt, unless you're afraid, of course.
I'm not afraid of you guys. I'm just giving you guys fair warning. And
Warning what? The people will choose who they want to stay with. If your place is full, they can come to us. They can't give you money anyway if you got no room.
Make an insight check? Actually make a perception check because what Emmett when Zeke says like your place is probably full, he kind of just like turns red. You know for a fact that his place is fucking empty.
That's persuasion.
I'll give it to him. But anyways, you guys
It's
in the
still
back
a
of your mind
forgery.
know that business hasn't been really that good, and because not only is there there's a billion taverns in Waterdeep, so there's always a race between the top one.
Upon discovering this, Sign will burst out into a big grin. Be like, yeah, sometimes your place is just so full.
And Emic will just...
We'll just take care of the overflow,
The leftovers!
Grinning.
We're good at taking
He's just
care of
grinning.
leftovers! Grin.
I just grinned this whole time. This shit-eating grin.
Mold monster in the kitchen.
It's like, there's no way you guys would. There's no way that the Waterdeep would even let you guys open this place. So this is laughable. And she's.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Majak.
Well,
Well,
I guess
think
we'll
of it like
keep a
this.
very nice manner, good sir.
It's a good thing your inn is so full for all the money you had to pay to open it. Good investment, mister.
He will.
Sign's gonna
oh.
tip his head and be like, "Good day,
Bow,
fellow
handsome.
tavern keeper."
Oh, Emmett will turn around and say, "Oh, by the way, guys, one last thing. I'm being a gentleman about this, but apparently, you guys do not know subtlety. So I'll say this one more time. I'll give you guys a chance to get out of my neighborhood. And if you don't, then I'll make sure that you guys."
I lean into Sign as he finishes up. That guy has criminal connections, don't he?
Oh,
is
man.
Revan Kai gonna?
Don't worry, Sign's just gonna very calmly pull out the knuckle duster and be like, "Don't worry, we know how to take care of
I'm gonna
a
stare
fellow
this man down.
businessman."
He
I don't
came
think
to
I don't
the
think it's
wrong
much of a
neighborhood.
threat because the people he's connected with are already pissed at me.
Yeah,
I think Kai's just balling his fist up.
Reverend Kai, make an intimidation check.
Grr.
See how angry you look at him.
I ate him. I give him guidance instead.
Was that a D4?
He's very scary looking.
My eyes are fucking red.
Emmett will
Bro,
look.
if I had spell slots left, I would have fucking smited that guy.
Emmett will look at the raging paladin and he'll take his eyes away from you, and then he'll just walk off. He'll probably.
Revan, calm down. 1, he ain't worth it. 2, his face is too handsome to mess up.
Revan Kai,
now.
you see him.
Oh,
You see him.
It won't be pretty after we're done with it.
Don't hurt it. Soon they would be very mad.
Revan Kai, as Emmett leaves, you see him kick one of your flower bushes, and near the front.
And Zeke yells, "You mother shucker!"
You motherfucker.
Right next to the goddess of agriculture and seasons too.
Revan Kai's
Zeke is pissed.
pull out a javelin.
You're gonna pull out a.
Oh,
Looks like he's about to throw it.
Don't do it, Revan.
Sign's gonna try to hold the javelin and be like, hold on. There's quieter ways to take care of him. Don't worry.
Want to be quiet.
Oh, by the way, I'll inform the party about what we did.
Wait, you. What do you mean? Like at the
Oh,
marketplace?
no.
Are you telling us about Envari?
Yes.
Fucking snitch.
Okay.
Fucked up. You're fucked up. But thank you.
You snitch.
So.
I hope Revan says it out loud.
I'm gonna at Mal.
Yeah.
Soul snitched.
And Vari will just be right here, just vibing. And go ahead and tell her.
No, joking. I'll just tell about Estrid.
Oh, he was just joking.
So you're not gonna tell him about the.
No.
So you're not gonna tell him about the woman you met.
Yeah, that's right. Backtrack.
Fuck.
Well, your insights. Say So
I'm going to aid Zeke. I'm aiding Zeke. Inside that motherfucker.
Oh.
you do.
Unfortunate.
Now bless yourself. Bless yourself.
Gaiden. I want to touch myself.
Oh no.
25.
25.
Soul,
Roll
run.
deception, Mr. Cleric.
Soul, run. Give me a deception check to see if you can beat that insight of 20. Of what? 25.
25.
I also guidance myself.
Okay. Oh!
Ah,
I got
motherfucker.
accepted. That's a nat 20.
motherfucker.
No, you
No,
don't even.
it's a nat 20.
So you don't
auto
even have to
succeed.
roll, dude. You it's an automatic success. So Soul will tell the three that he met a Sune follower that is actually employees or workers with Estrid, and that she is going to be that Estrid will actually be at the Troll Skull Alley because the Sune follower is an actress.
Oh, that's wonderful. We can go talk to her and find out, what she acts in.
Yeah, apparently there's gonna be.
I love the theater back home. Oh, it was wonderful. They had these choruses and these epics.
And she just gave you this. And she just gave you this info free of charge.
Soul. Yeah, I mean, Soul. You say like, yeah, you were trying to. I mean, with Deception 20, I mean, pretty much it's like.
He can't be lying. Soul doesn't lie.
Wait, Soul. Wait, do you lie, Soul?
Oh yeah, no. I'm not implying he's lying. I'm just implying, wow, she just gave that to you for free. That's surprising.
Pretty much, Soul. They'll accept like anything you say, so you can.
Soul, you are such a trustworthy person. I'm glad you're on our party.
You would never lie to us, right, Soul?
He wouldn't.
You know, Zeke. We might as well watch the play since they're going to be holding one.
Oh, what?
Answer the question.
He looks over.
Oh, we should watch the play.
Oh my goodness, I haven't seen one forever. Oh, I miss Theron so much. He's gonna slunk in. He's like, I miss home.
Yep, we're just gonna walk in talking about how we're gonna watch.
Some people thought that would never be inhabited.
Oh no, it happened, and we got our first neighborly visit already.
Nice. Well, I'm glad. Let me introduce myself. My name is Vincent Wrench.
Hey, Vincent.
Yeah,
I'm Zeke.
Pleased to meet you, Zeke. And who's this lovely dog here?
That's Snookums. He's my companion, and I am a cleric of Sune, and he's now a child of Sune because he's so beautiful. Pet, 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 pet.
So we just got the bookworms.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and you'll be a bookworm, and I'll get to that in a second. Snookums will accept the pat, even though he kind of freezes a little bit, but like he'll let it go. Oh, what a great dog!
Does this have to do with his collar?
No,
and it's like animal handling for that.
No,
all right.
It's not. You say like, well, welcome to the neighborhood. Like I said, if you have any questions, with a fee, I can kind of help you out of here. I am a what you say, an investigator.
Oh, yeah, we had those back home. I think he'll look up.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've solved. So far, if you need any, some leads into anything in the city, you can let Vincent know. And yes. Sometimes I might be busy, but my current job right now is domestic dispute. But I mean, that's as much as I can tell you. It's fine. Aside from that, if you need some, well, if you're gonna be running a tavern, if you do need some workers or so, I mean, I can do a little bit of marketing for you. And
oh, absolutely. Actually, I do. If you do marketing, the establishment next to you. Zeke's plan will begin to bud and come into fruition.
Oh yes, Lady Persis' place, yes.
Yeah, Persephone. Her crops are delightful, but I feel like she could use a bit of help. If I could scrounge up the money, would you go around spreading the word of how good her work is?
Yes, of course. Only thing I require is and this is a rate for everyone, so he's always gonna start out with that. It's like 200 dragons, and I can do that.
I am 45 gold short, but I'll let you know that I'll be on that as soon as I'm able to.
Definitely. And then
They need the help.
really, they seem to be doing well on their own. But if you say so.
Nah, I think she deserves more. She's a hard worker.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, pleased to meet you, Zeke and Snookums, and yes, I'll be over here.
See you later.
Says that he's from the Thorel 13 and said like, yeah, we have a The if you ever want to talk to a young mistress, we run a gambling house and it's over on the trade ward. You can just stop on by if you need any correspondence with that.
Absolutely.
Oh, by the way, before you do you happen to have a young she's an Azamar?
Zeke's going to young Asimar.
Yeah.
Describe her.
Well, you can see him go to the desk and pull out like a bunch of papers, and he'll look at it and look at the. Let's see. A female, black hair. I guess used to be. I guess she used to work for the for the watch. Yeah, she happens to be with your group, correct?
Oh, you already know, so yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, no pressure. Just if you can hand her this, and we'll hand Zeke a note. It'll be a parchment, and it's Zeke. It says, where is? It's you'll see an emblem with the tiefling's head with a 13 on it, and you'll see in very elegant script say, "No strings, just business, hon. You're a hard person to find, yet so popular." It's like, pretty sure that if you're interested in dealing with this, you can talk to Kirsch and Bookworms for the deeds.
I'm reading it over. I'm like, actually, there is something non-debt related I might need your help with.
Non-debt related, huh?
Yeah. He's going to think of the way to word it, because he can't be too trusting at the moment. Can you do an insight check to see how trustworthy this person is?
Sure.
Alright.
Well, here's the thing. You both know that Kirsch is a tiefling, and from what your understanding is, most likely he's an Asmodeus follower. So using your religion, which you guys don't need to make a check for that. You can kind of already see what his alignment is.
Alright. Because I'm about to link up the pieces real quick. I think that you could help me, and so can your group. There's something foul going on in Waterdeep, and it just ain't the usual stuff.
I see. Well,
Are you familiar with a group called the Fae?
Kirsch will, yes, we are very familiar with the Fae.
Are you familiar with a man named Greenstone?
Roll me an insight check against. Shit. Really,
Hey,
Nike?
Soul.
Really, Nike?
Soul.
Your character has crappy deception. Okay. Oh shit.
Aid me. Yeah. I'm gonna.
Kirsch will
Okay,
say,
Nike, he says.
Greenstone. Yeah, I am familiar with Lord Greenstone. Yes.
Unfortunate for you.
Why? What?
You have a +4. My goodness. Zeke's gonna say. Lastly, do you know who used to own the Troll Skull Manor?
No, I actually don't.
Alright. I have a question. How long have you been in the city, and are you aware of any, bad blood between Mr. Greenstone and, anyone related to this Troll Skull Manor?
Wait, what did their insight give them?
What's that?
Don't we have to know how familiar he is with,
Oh, right. Well, I thought the insight was for checking if he was deceiving you guys, but I guess no.
Capper of the year. Look who.
Hey,
Hey. Oh,
how was the session?
It's still going. It's a RP time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Still go-
It's
We're getting
probably
our
not
RP
bad.
fill.
yeah. Oh, you missed out on a lot of good stuff, man.
It's been good.
It's,
Sad good.
no, it's funny. It's more
No
funny
combat.
It's more funny than anything else.
I took some notes on it. Nice.
Lucia, where's the young mistress? Lucia will look and say, yeah, Farida and Javi, I don't know, both of them are... They went out the city or something. They said that they were gonna go to Elturel. Said that something was coming up, and you know, that whole mess. So I can't really say, but who are the clerics here?
Howdy, ma'am. My name is Zeke. Cleric Asune. This is my friend Sol. I don't know who he follows, but he's a good sort. And this is Snookums.
He follows Aminator.
I know that. I know that out of character, but I don't think he said it in character.
That's what she said in character. Like he definitely follows the sun god.
Oh, I love the sun.
Yeah, unfortunately I don't. But you see his those annoying emblems all over him, like he's a damn walking billboard.
Oh, I didn't recognize those ones. Also, I love your hair and earring. Where did you get that earring?
Oh, lovely. Yeah, I mean, I got this earring just between us. Someone wagered on this and they lost, so it's my earring now.
Oh, what's this lady's name? She hasn't introduced herself,
Lucy,
right?
yeah, name's Lucia Halford. You can call me Lucy. What I am confused about is why our head of information will glance at Kirsch. It brought you here.
Well, I'm here because somehow, by the fate's choices, and
She will interrupt you. It's like, before we talk, let me explain something.
Yeah.
I am part of the young mistresses. I guess I'm the head of the legal team per se.
Uh-huh.
I represent them in court matters. So just letting you know that just...
It's fine. I completely understand, ma'am.
Okay, then in that case, go ahead. What do you want?
Alright, so, I've been here. How many days has it been since we all got to the city?
It's about to be the 5th day.
Jesus Christ. Alright. That's really quick progression on a conspiracy for 5 days. I've been here for 5 days. This is my first time in the city. And a lovely city, wonderful people. I've just noticed that there's some things that have been going on that I think has been running deep, like an infection, a cancer.
Uh-huh.
He'll kind of... I gotta think of the wording, because I believe that there is, at the moment, sort of ploy between a bunch of parties in Waterdeep that are essentially trying to make sure this city is going to be nothing good's going to come of it.
Now, is it nothing good's gonna come of it from your perspective, or?
I think you would find that it's Tiamat cultists.
Uh-huh. Well, I mean, I can kind of stop you right there, but Tiamat cultists aren't exactly the new thing here. I mean, they've been...
No, I know. You know the Castellanders and Mr. Greenstone, right?
I assume that Kirsch already told you?
Yeah, I'm aware of it. It's no fault of his own. I'm just looking to stop a problem I know might not be stoppable.
Stopping a problem, huh?
It's,
Well, if, give me 1 second. She will, just turn around and kind of, looks like that she's talking, but, like she's trying, like she's communicating, but, like, not really saying anything. And, then she'll, nod and say, "Alright, I got, sorry, just talking to young mistress here, Kirsch. Farida has a lot of questions to ask you. I did let her know that, like, no, just, we'll talk about it later. Anyways, yeah, she told me that it's, well, I mean, we're really in a bind here, but I'll let you know of something. Yeah, me and the Castellanders don't get along. Our group does not. As far as if they're Tiamat followers, I'll tell you straight up, they are not Tiamat followers. But they
Really?
But they are seem to be in a, what do you say, a contract with them.
Huh, alright.
But they are definitely 100% not. And just as a disclaimer to you, Zeke, if you were to say those claims out in the city, they will bury you faster than.
I'm aware.
So, just keeping that in mind.
No, I'm a simple man, but not a stupid one.
Oh, honey, you don't look stupid. I like your
Oh,
hair.
thank you. Oh, goodness gracious, thank you.
So, anyways,
I'm gonna write down in my notes. Lucia likes Zeke's hair.
is that all of it, hon?
I mean, we know stupid. We travel with stupid.
There's more I wanted to say, right? I'm trying to. There was Mr. Greenstone, the Castellanders, Tiamat Cafold. Oh, the Fae. Do you have any history with
The Thay, right? Thay.
TH? Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Alright. Ah, the Red Wizards. Yeah, we do know them.
I have a conundrum because there's someone who was unjustly murdered and never got his own justice, and I know it has to do with men in red robes.
Yep, that sounds like the Thay, all right. Yeah, we do know them. I mean, we're not associated with them in any way because they're a crazy bunch of loony. You know, they're basically as cuckoo as ever. But yeah,
All right,
we can't really get away from those guys. After all, they did found the way of summoning, and she'll point at the gargoyle.
Of course, of course.
Yes.
Do you have any idea if Mr. Greenstone was in contact with them or had them under his employ to murder someone?
Truth be told, from my dealings with Mr. Greenstone, he hasn't really mentioned that. He's gambled here many times, and the only thing he's unfortunately just bragged about is his dealings with the Castellanders. So I assume that I take it that you're assuming that if Castellanders are working with a Tiamat cultist, that he is a Tiamat cultist. Is that right?
No. He wanted something from this specific individual, I think. We have in possession something of his that I think he might want back, and something he could not get because of something that didn't go right.
Huh, and what would that be?
I can't believe I'm saying this with a straight face. Stocks.
Oh, and she will look at Kirsch and say, well, that makes... We'll look at you with a straight face and say, I don't... I can't really think of why he would go through the lengths of doing that.
Well, they belong to his company. His belonging. It's not an extreme amount, from what I understand, but it is an amount that we own. And this person who is in possession of them, he was killed, his significant other was killed, and the daughter in this situation is still alive. And I'm worried that she might be in danger, we might be in danger, and Greenstone, if he found out about the stocks thing, would try to repeat this. And I'm not more so worried, I'm more worried for him.
Do you wanna... Lucia will say this, like, so, I see. Yeah, that is a kind of a conundrum, and you know what, Mr. Zeke, we can, pretty sure I can help you with that. Or we can.
Sol will talk to Sid and he'll say, think about it. Tieflings and demons have some kind of end goals or want from you if you take this deal.
Tieflings are also bound by contract and law. I'm aware of that. They're not deceptive. They're business people, Soul. Please sit down.
Their contract... Just to be fair, They do contracts, but they do have their own set of lawful ideals. That doesn't exactly mean that they're
they're people who are bound to like their own ideals and their own word.
Yeah.
There wouldn't. They're a sign.
That's one. Business.
So
That's a friend.
like Lucia will look at Soul and say like, yeah, well, your buddy there is the smart one. I mean, I can't say I'm surprised from the Amatori are basically in the same profession as I am as far as legal matters. So yes,
Is that the Sune people?
no, the the Amatori. Yeah, I mean I can't. Yeah, but they're the Aminators, clerics.
Got it.
So they're basically they're tied by lawful contracts. They review contracts.
All right.
So there's none around beating around the bush because you pretty much got Bird Boy over there, and she'll insult Soul right there. How about this, hon? If you give us the shares, or give me, then yeah, I will. I'll tell you as much as I know about the Castellanders. That and you know what? I'll take it one step further. You give us those shares, and I'll clear out your little Invari's debt there that she owes.
Oh, she would love that. And then she can get it back again by gambling.
I mean, if she has a problem, we can kind of stop her from coming here. You know.
How much has she gambled, and what is her debt?
Well, I mean, that is actually... I was hoping that she'd be here with you so I can tell her.
Nah, she's just kind of spacing out at the moment.
Are you guys her representatives?
I'm her friend. I think Saul's also her friend? Question mark?
I'm her friend.
Well, Mr. Soul, because I know the dealings with the Sun God.
He's about to be very much more than her friend.
And fairness, if you want to
Jesus.
be Invari's representative, we can handle this contract with her right now.
All right. We'll have to consider and talk to about it with our group because I'm in the firm belief that most of us want to keep on to those things, and I don't blame them because very valuable. But I'm trying to think of the way to word it. If there's anything that you guys might need help with, as you are willing to help us, I'd be willing to give you a hand.
Well, that's why I was hoping that Miss Invari was here. Then we can, because she would definitely help us out. And that's why I asked if, if Soul would be here to conduct business. Then we can, I guess what I'm trying to say is that we can resolve Invari's.
I just had a genius idea, actually.
Without having to deal with the stock. It was just an offer that I made, Mr. Zeke.
I have a second thing. I need out of character for you to give me the logistics and statistics of them being interested in the artifact we're trying to find from the Xanathar's Guild.
Like, would they be interested in if you told them about the money?
Would they be interested in 1,000,000 dragons? Yes.
1,000,000 dragons.
Or 500,000? Yeah. Would they be?
Because if our goal is a heist, right? If our goal is a heist, right?
Yeah.
In a movie, sometimes the people who need a heist get their connections and their help. So I'm thinking, this is my end. These are powerful people who need our help as much as we need their help. Who they want those stocks, and they obviously want something out of this relationship. So I'm going to say, there is one thing I think we can conduct business with that we might be able to use your help with.
Oh, I'm listening, Sweet Pea. Go ahead.
There is an artifact that is on the run at the moment. And what's its name again? The Stone of
Golar.
The Stone of Golar. And it is also, I think, tied into this mess somehow, related to the Xanathar's Guild. They kidnapped a friend of one of our associates, and we had to go rescue him, but these people had guns, they had contraband, all sorts of shit. Pardon my language. And it's missing. And it's probably very valuable.
So the stone is in your possession then?
No, but we could work together to find it.
Mm-hmm. We'll look at. I see. So you guys are actually going to be on the lookout for Lord Neverember's cache of dragons that they stole from the city. Yep, everyone knows about it. It's supposed to be like an urban legend or type of a myth, but I had an inkling in my mind that something like that, especially when recent times when Xanatar just started to wreck shit up. Pardon my language.
Oh, it's fine. I do it all the time.
But as far as, well, I guess what I'm trying to say, Mr. Zeke, is that we have all the resources and then we can try and find, or probably have more people to try and find a stone more than you guys. So, pardon me, but why would I believe that you guys would do a better job for me? We'll help you out with that, but there is something that we kind of need, and it's unfortunate that your Azamar girl is not here to say, but if you guys want to hear out my proposal, then...
I'll hear it out, Miss Lucy.
I'll try and hear it out.
Here is what we need. So, she's part of the City Watch, and there's been a couple City Watch guards that have been making, I guess our lives a little bit frustrating lately.
I'm going to give a guess. Is one of them an elf with very narrow eyes?
Elf with narrow eyes?
His name's Muwen.
Oh, Muwen? No, it's definitely not Muwen. He gambles here a lot and he loses money here, so we probably we probably don't want to, like, hey, you know, it's free money. I don't. His luck is just bad, or his judgment. Anyways, no, it's not Muwen. There's a couple others that. So we figured that if your girl can, I don't know, just try and get back into the City Watch, and find some files on us on a couple people. And then then we'll be more likely to help you out, and was hoping to she can use this to kind of clear a portion of her debt, because
So I need your wisdom in this one, because we have an issue.
I know.
And Vari would never normally agree to do that, but if it's to clear her debt,
You'll
let me
probably
rewind.
need to talk to her.
I said, let me remind you something, and we'll talk to Soel. It's like, her debt is still running, because the person that we purchased it off of after he, kind of screw us over, he left it running. So according to that, it's at 5,300 plus, interest. So it's still going. Just letting you guys know.
What's the total including interest?
I mean, right now it's not that much. I mean, it's only like maybe 5,600 dragons. But if she was to help us out with this little job, then we would clear it out, and everything.
All right, I want to ask you one thing.
Everything would be out in contract.
I will agree to this, but we need something to help her.
Yes.
What do you, as of what exactly?
I don't think we should be trying to steal those files. I think we should copy them. Is there something that you are in possession of that can do this?
She will look at Kiers and say, we do, but that is not what I'm asking for. We want those files. I'm sorry, guys, but that's the line I have to draw. We do not want those files or any of that information in that place.
This is juicy shit, but I gotta think hard on it.
No, he
Same.
now the alternative, guys, and she'll give a smug look and says, if you were to give us, Mr. Greenstone's stocks, then yeah, we would clear Invari's debt, and you know what? Forget it. You know what? We'll help you out a little bit with the Castellanders thing, but you don't even have to have your hand in this. We've been kind of asking around, so we just thought that that Invari would be the best choice.
All right. One final question before I say goodbye and I compliment your hair again. How exactly much? In the general sense, are those stocks worth if there's potential that someone is hiring death wizards to kill people over them?
I mean, that I can't. Well, actually, wait a minute. Go ahead and no, she wouldn't freaking do that. Give me a second. She will look at you and
Salel, give me an aid.
I'll aid you.
that's a. If you guys get a nat 20, then yeah, we'll roll again. But
Insight.
oh my!
Oh shit!
Are you fucking kidding me? Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute.
I'm not cheating.
Oh no, that's a saving throw. Fuck. Oh,
Unfortunate.
able to call her out on that
Teamwork.
done lie there.
How RP wise would you say he managed to get the contradiction on her? If she's downright shocked that she can confirm yes, that was a lie. Anything she said or anything she did.
There was a type of in her arrogance. She kind of had a slight grin, saying that she knew nothing about the how precious the stock was. But then if that's the case, then why would she want it that badly? Especially when it covers clearing out Invari's debt of close to 6,000 dragons.
I was going to argue that originally, but I figured, you know what, fuck it, and now this has happened. I'm his MFA, by the way.
She will look and say, listen, okay, those I can't really say that they're worthless, but they're definitely not as worth as what you guys make it seem to be.
No, I need you to tell me the truth. What is that paper?
They are
What
shares.
is it worth?
They are basically so here's how they work. When Lord Greenstone needed money to raise in order for his businesses, he would give out let's say contracts or IOUs, saying that I will this entitles me as money that I will pay you back if you wanted to turn them in. And they have a price on whether, they have a price of how valuable they are depending on how good the company is. Now, Lord Greenstone might have a couple ins here or there, but definitely not as worth. They're definitely not as worth as your friends debt to us, right?
No.
Right. So why?
That share is much worth it.
Earlier, I established that these were worth 500 gold, right? And you knew that already.
No, she didn't know. She doesn't know. She doesn't know what the pieces of paper says. She just knows that they. She just knows that they exist, because.
Wreck on that. I thought. I told her.
No. You told. No, Sign. I think when Sign showed you, it had the value on it, but she doesn't know exactly how much is on those pieces of paper. She just knows that it's.
Oh.
So it's.
If they is any minuscule amount of stock valuable in the long run? whether maximum or minimum.
I mean, as far as getting extra gold, I guess, but it's definitely not enough to cover the debt of your colleague. Who are you?
Today
like,
is not a good day for her.
Are you like
26.
Are you Phoenix Wright or something? What the So we'll say
If it's a minuscule amount, and I gave her the inclination that it's a minuscule amount, she's still trying to lie about it, even though I kind of hinted that it might not be worth a lot. So I think I and Soul kind of caught on to that.
Converse, let me change the music. He's gone even stronger as Phoenix, right? I need to play a better song.
the light in his eyes turn to golden. Like
Hey, calm down.
sheen.
Calm down. This is a civil conversation between three business people. Zeke said that kind of slyly, but he's having a joke about it.
Converse, for Skip. There's a better song.
Oh, sure. Whoops, I forgot that you don't have the... Really? Damn. It has gone full anime now.
It's so fucking stupid.
We found Soul's true purpose.
I have a dog that talks like Scooby-Doo with us as we're doing this, by the way.
Soul is going to become a barrister. He's going to be the best damn barrister Waterdeep's ever seen.
Oh, he's bringing light to the lies! It fits thematically!
Look at Kirsten, like, how many... She'll say an infernal, like, as if saying, like, maybe we can just get it ourselves. And we'll size up Zeke and Soul on whether it'd be better,
I'm going to tell her right.
Better to just like raid the manor.
I'm going to warn her right now, because if I recognize that look, did the cultists give each other that look? They did. I remember. He's having a fucking PTSD flashback. He's going to tell her.
Converse, as an aside, Soul's been talking in Infernal.
Yeah, I can understand them.
Miss Lucia, I'm saying this genuinely as a person who considers you someone who's been amicable, somewhat deceptive, but not a terrible person. You do not want to fuck with the people who are in that inn right now.
No, oh, Lucia knows. She did that on purpose. Because she's trying to intimidate Soul and then, like, you know, say,
No.
Do you really want
No.
Really
Zeke's going to shut it down real quick. You have no idea of the horrors those people can commit to a person if they wish to. And this isn't Zeke lying. This isn't Zeke lying. You can't insight check it.
No, insight check to know that he's telling the truth.
Zeke is fully telling the truth.
This is what Zeke fully believes.
Pogar scares him, by the way.
Good. Pogar scares Sign, too.
And she will say, like, she will kind of scoff and just say, honey, do you know how many people we have? Do you know how big our group is? We know.
I will lean forward and I will tell her, we have an individual who we don't know, sticks around with us, just murders people, and somehow manifested a dinosaur that can talk that we didn't remember, but after he appeared, we remembered all collectively. We don't know what he is, but he's there.
She will look very confused, like, and will look at her colleague, and he will.
Soul,
like,
back me up. Soul, back me up, please.
Soul will tell in Infernal that it is true that there is something or some being that is with us, that he possesses and kill everything that.
God, if I heard this in person.
Like, he doesn't care. He does what he wants, and if you cross him, I can't stop him. Soul can't stop him. The people in the group will join in. We have an individual who probably has her eyes set on world domination and could probably do it if she tried hard enough.
Like, wow, I've never seen I've never seen someone just prop up their colleagues' reputations this much.
It's not a matter of reputation, it's a matter of fact. The people I hang around with, except for Invari and Sol, maybe San. San's pretty cool. I'm Revan. It's actually just a few people, actually. But those two people are dangerous enough. Because the other friends that we have would assist them in the murder.
She will look and say, you know what?
Alright, listen to me. The one who wants to dominate the world stopped Faces from flinging mid-air just to fling it back with her mind. Like, quick on the draw, immediately. Like, just sent it on back before any of us could react. She was on it. She's crazy.